All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren that are pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is your brother YAHWAH from GMS Chicago coming at you again with another lesson. All right, now in this video, I want to go into the topic of the Lord being a man of war and him always, him being well pleased to defeat many by few. Okay, and the Lord has done this throughout the scriptures many times, and surely He's doing it again. This time here in Babylon the Great via the prophets. All right. See, today we're in spiritual warfare. All right, and this truth, for to preach forth this truth wasn't given unto many, but even with the few that are here, the Lord has put the Spirit on them to bring forth this word and devour these people through the word, man. All right, as it's written, the Lord said that He would make our words, His words in our mouth as fire, man, and that these people would. Okay, so even though you don't see the masses turning and following Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it is not nothing crazy to the Most High to defeat many by few. Okay, and it's all throughout the scriptures, and the Lord has shown that He has done this, and this is what's going to come in the time to come. All right, so without further ado, I just want to go through a few precepts. All right, I'm going to start here in the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and 3. It says, Yahawah is a man of war. Yahawah is His name. And the Lord is a great strategist, man. He knows all the ins and outs of warfare, man. All right, and that's how, through His Spirit and power of Yahweh, through His Spirit and His power, through these few, all right, we're going to be able to defeat, all right, the masses, man. First with His word, and ultimately when, the Lord switches His servants' bodies from the mortal flesh to the incorruptible gods that they are, man. All right. So it's gonna be like a, even right now He's done he's made us enemies behind enemy lines, man. Okay, we were at one point following Esau's, doctrines and going in his world. All right, but the Lord made us do a whole 180. All right, and seek after Him. Call Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and ultimately, they seen us as men, but when that standard get lifted, all right, there's gonna be a great opposition to this current wicked world, man. All right, all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, but let's keep going. All right, this is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." All right, and this is just a point on the about here in America. You got 1/3 of our people that are destined to be saved, man. All right, so compared to the wicked that are going to be destroyed, it's a whole 2/3. All right, so it's a great larger number than the righteous. Okay, now in Revelation 7 it says that an innumerable multitude shall be saved. It means you can't number them, and that's going into the 1/3. Okay, so how much more the 2/3, man? An innumerable multitude. That's just of our people. And then you got the heathens, whom we are a witness against. And you got the worst of the heathens, the Edomites, man, which we straightly prophesy against, man. It's like the story of David and Goliath. You got this beast, coming up against the remnant of Yasharallah, man. Okay, and that's the fight that has been put before us, man. But right now, it's nothing carnal. It's simply through these words that we preach out, bringing forth truth, condemning the darkness and lies of this world, man. All right, until the standard be lifted. All right, that's the point. Just wanted to bring out the 1/3 versus the 2/3. All right, so it's the numbers are not equal. Okay. This is the book of Judges, chapter 7 and verse 1. It says, Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Harod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them by the hill of Moreh in the valley. And Yahweh said unto Gideon, The people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, My own hand have saved me. Now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, Whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead, and there return of the people 22,000, and there remain 10,000. Verse 4, And Yahweh said unto Gideon, The people are yet too many. Bring them down into the water, and I will try them for thee there. All right, so that's the point. There goes the point that the Lord, didn't want to deliver the Midianites into the hand of the Israelites by such many Israelites, man. So that there would be no confusion that it was Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi that delivered them, that fought before them. Okay? And that's the same thing that's going to happen now, man. That only amplifies the power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi. It only sheds more light and more glory unto his power, man. All right? That he is a God of war. All right? A man of war, right? And that the battle is in his hands, man. Whether it be by many or by few, man. So even with just a remnant, the Lord has a victory for us, man. All right, so there you go. Even when and that's crazy right here. Even when 22,000 people left, there were only 10,000 people left. All right, the Lord even yet said that there were too many, and Jake can go and read how the Lord even yet made them even a smaller. And if I'm not mistaken, at the end it was just 300. Yep. And by the end there were just 300 men. It says, so let's just read verse 7. And Yahweh said unto Gideon, By the 300 men that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thy hand, and let all the other people go every man into his place. So there's the point, man. With 300, where do you think they get, these movies from, man? The 300. All right. So ultimately, hey, they were Jakes, man, but the Lord gave them that strength, man. Okay. Actually, now that I said that, let me go to the book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 13. Here goes another account. It says, Now when Siron, a prince of the army of Syria, heard say that Judas was gathered into him a multitude and company of the faithful to go out with him to war, he said, I will get me a name and honor in the kingdom, for I will go fight with Judas and them that are with him, who despise the king's commandment. So he made him ready to go up, and there went with him a mighty host of ungodly to help him, and to be avenged of the children of Israel. And when he came near to the going up of Bethoron, Judas went forth to meet him with a small company. So there it is, the Syrians had a mighty host, all right, and Judas had a small company. Verse 17, who, when they saw the host coming to meet them, said unto Judas, How shall we be able, being so few, to fight against so great a multitude, and so strong, seeing we are ready to faint with fasting all this day? Unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few. And with YAHAWAH of heaven, it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. So it's all the same to the Most High, whether he uses a large multitude or a small company to deliver. All right. And as we read back here in Judges, the Lord actually wanted the company to be smaller so that they couldn't give the glory to the Israelites or to anybody else. All right, so that he may take the glory. Okay. And back in 1 Maccabees chapter 3, verse 19, it says, "For the victory of the battle standeth not in the multitude of an host, but strength cometh from heaven." And that's what it is, man. And, and us in this fight, we see the world against us, not coming to the truth. All right, we got to have it stand with that same confidence that this truth is God-given. All right, this battle is God-given. All right, and that victory is God-given. Okay, so we got to stand strong, stand in faith, like how it says here, that the faithful came together. All right, gathered with Judas. All right, and this is who's gonna fight in the end through these words first, and then ultimately when the Lord give the increase, man. Okay. So hey, we're in how you saying, we're in the best case, compared to these Babylonians out here, man. All right. Abiding under the shadow of the Almighty, man. The best place you can be. Okay. Let me keep going. This is 1 Kings chapter 19 and verse 13. It says, "And it was so when Elijah heard it." Let me see. Now I'm going to read verse 14. All right. This Elijah speaking here. It says, "And he said, I have been very jealous for YAHAWAH, power of hosts, because the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thy altars, and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I, even I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away." So this is Elijah here speaking. And, he was at a point where it appeared that it was just him left and amongst all Israel that served Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So imagine the opposition that was coming against him, man. All right. Verse 15, it says, "And Yahweh said unto him, Go return on thy way to the wilderness of Damascus, and when thou comest, anoint Hazael to be king over Syria." All right, let me jump to the point. In verse 18, it says, "Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which hath not kissed him," man. And that's that remnant. All right, that's that small few that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has put his spirit on. Yahushai, all right, make sure I said that right. All right, the Lord put his spirit on. All right, to continue to fight for righteousness, man, to preach forth the word of the Heavenly Father, and ultimately to be delivered. All right, right now we're in a spiritual warfare, pushing forth truth, man. All right, bringing down strongholds that got the mind of our people, so that the remnant can wake up. Okay, but and even with these remnant, yet we shall overcome this world through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, because he's the one that goes out and fights for us, man. All right, finish it off with this last precept here. This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 14 and verse 6. It says, "And Jonathan said to the young man that bare his armor, Come, and let us go over unto the garrison of these uncircumcised. It may be that Yahweh will work for us, for there is no restraint to Yahweh to save by many or by few." All right, and that's the same thing that Judas Maccabee said. All right, it is all but one. All right, to the Most High, to save by many or by few. All right, so this is to not get discouraged, when Jake see such few people bringing forth this word. compared to the multitude of people out here that are in this world of the real Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because that's how the Lord's been dealing, and that's so that we can give praises to Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahushai. And surely, even with this small multitude, all right, as it is written, hey, wish it Yahweh Shai overcome the world, and so shall his servants, man. All right. So that's the point. I pray this lesson was edifying. Like always, I want to end by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Kahak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren pushing forth this word in truth and in sincerity. And to the next one, I say shalom, and as always, abad babal.